Hello, YouTube, and welcome to America's Challengers VoD review. That's going to be the full name of it. Yeah, we're going with that. Day one, I'm just going to go through all 5 games. I'm excited. We had some upsets today. And for coming from an NACL caster and, of course, an NACL fan, seeing a lot of people being like, oh, it's NACL team's going to win this. DragonSteel is the heavy favorites. They dropped today to Pain Gaming, the 2 seed for CB Law, and a team that in my prep I was actually pretty impressed with. So I think it's going to be a much more competitive tournament than what people are making this out to be. I'm rather excited for it. And also for all you Worlds enjoyers out there like me, this is some of the first competitive games that we're seeing on 14-18. So excited to dive in and see what the patch looks like as well. But as always, if you guys enjoy the content, feel free to drop a like, comment, and or a sub. Follow me everywhere at CubbyXX. We're going to be covering all America's games on this channel, starting with this one. Here we go. DragonSteel versus WAP. I will say, for me going into this, I feel like this is the strongest team versus the weakest team in the tournament. Also, if anyone tuning in, if I mess up any of the names over here on WAP, feel free to correct me in the chat. Doing my best to do prep for this. I don't have to cast immediately on this tournament. We're casting later on. So, that being said, here goes game 1. Jin and Ash Band to open up with Varus seems pretty good to me. They got to point the Ziggs, but that's fine. This is the Poke Varus. Oh my god, they turned the hit song WAP by Cardi B into an esports team? True. Ziggs Leona with Varus, Udyr, and Rel. Rel did see some nerfs this patch. Oh, I will have 14-18 up. Yeah. Let's just keep it up here. Because like a lot of these champs got changed and adjusted. So I think that early on, it's just going to be good context. So some of the bonus AD going taken away from Varus. And then Rel lost move speed. Yeah. Which honestly was really needed. This was really needed. Besides that, I don't know if Zyra. Yeah, no, Zyra was not in the patch. Brand was not in the patch. Leona lost 4. That's fine. Triss wasn't in the patch. Urgot wasn't in the patch. And Jace wasn't in here. I think we're good. Oh, no, Jace was. Oh, they buffed Jace. Alright, that's... it's whatever. It's fine. Alright. Rumble seems significant. Yeah, I'm curious if it's execution or, something else. So, seems like it is, but it changes no matchups. And all damage plus 40-second CD makes it the most OP ability in the game. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I still think Rumble's good. Just not quite as, oppressive. I mean, that champ was OP, right? It was pick ban. If it's not pick ban anymore, I think that's perfect. If it's still playable, that's fine. We'll see what Rumble Prio ends up being. Anyway, back to this draft. Varus, Ziggs, Leo. So range, poke, and pick. It is going to be the poke Varus variety, though, which actually lines up really nice for DragonSteel, because they should, at the end of this draft, be winning sides. And then their ability to hold the line and just commit to poke is actually really strong. And you can out DPS this, so I'm fine with that. Urgot selected in the Udyr, 8 2 more bands. 1 aimed at jungle 2. Ends up being Zyra. I mean, honestly, I think the WAP comp, Urgot ends up just not fitting and doing much here. For me, I think that having some sort of dedicated front line is quite strong in this case scenario, just to make sure that Trist and Ziggs are being peeled for. I don't think Urgot, you don't need more damage. All you need is utility in the top lane. So I think a different pick would have been nice up there, but you'd have to go like an AD tank. So honestly, I think it's just take Cassante and eat the matchup. And then just be Cassante, So yeah. Besides that, poke is really good for DragonSteel. They actually outrange Ziggs and Trist. So as long as they commit to their poke and holding their lines, they should be okay this game. That is what happened. I will say that they had one mid-game, or early to mid-game oopsie in bot lane. And besides that, this game was pretty good for DragonSteel. All right, I think we got to look at runes. By the way, the audience was amazing for this event. Holy shit, man. Everyone's saying the crowd's loud, and they look really enthusiastic, which is awesome. All right, that's what I was waiting for, runes. Anything out of the ordinary? It is the poke build. I got the cheat. Knew that one. No, not really. Nothing. No, nothing. It's Bork. Yeah. Nothing Kraken's Swiss. It's kind of where it's at. Hey, what's up, Wist? Wonder if there's any chance this event comes to NA next year. I'd love that. Fleet nerfs this patch. Oh yeah, okay. That's actually the fleet nerfs were kind of significant. I think people are kind of freaking out over the patch, but there were fleet nerfs on this one. Which for ranged hurt. Yeah, 60% effective for ranged users. So yeah. I mean, that Trisk was going PTA and fleet before. It just kind of depends on the matchup. I mean, I prefer fleet because like on that champ again, you just scale to infinity, but it's fine. Wait, how is Urgot 1 CS on this wave, by the way? Like, what happened? Oh. Okay. I mean, he's losing when he's fighting. I don't think Thorn has faced Udyr of the likes of Zamudo as we go throughout this game. Zamudo's Udyr is very, very, very good, and we see it saw it be very good here. Something that was actually interesting coming into this is that I know Pain, they didn't win CB but they had the best record in the best regular season. So this being a best of one, I was actually really curious to see what people were prioritizing. Nice dive. Really, really well played. All right, Scary Cherry and Psycho, really good laners that we have in Challengers. And, I mean, it's 3-2. This looks pretty easy. Honestly, really well synced up by Psycho and Jerry. There's no flash from Kinless, so. Did Leona panic? Yeah. Yeah. Leo, like if you use your CDs on the rel afterwards, it's easier to trade one back, so I agree. Analyst Undersent saw Udyr permaban versus Zamudo, and for sure thought that's stupid. We have answers. I don't think that we're gonna see Udyr for Zamudo again, you know. Like Zamudo doesn't get Udyr and he doesn't get Rumble. To be fair, he did lose on Rumble today, so. By the way, off screen, up here, yeah, Urgot had the flash. So, and again, like Zamudo has the wave frozen. Need jungle help to break this. This is Zamudo's specialty. Yeah, classic Zamudo freezing lane. But yeah, he gets a little bit greedy here. I guess he thought with the Awaken he'd be okay. But well played. I mean, he loses really not many creeps. Like the fact that he gets the TP back and gets pretty much the entire wave is fine. It's not a bad play by any means for WAP, but they didn't really get anything super significant out of this. Is WAP LRN or LRS? I'd have to check the Wikipedia, Quana. What's up, Charlie? South. Thank you, Alex. All right, so Grubs. I mean, there's top prio. The top matchup is kind of a disaster, so Grubs go over for free. Zamudo's even on the base, and it's taken on time and taken so well that they can actually fight over bot, which Dragonsteel will opt to do. Dragonsteel, if they're able to do this, they will. Really well played. Oh, nice natural here. Yeah, it cancels the W from Zyko. Well played. Good W. Still it gets him off the objective, so I mean that's a brutal play for WAP already because they lost Grubs and now all their tempo on the attempted Dragon take is just gone to the wayside. Dude, I gotta play some Udyr, man. I've got to play some Udyr top. Every time I watch Zamudo play this champ, just like I have to play this champion up here. So TP back. It's Cleaver Rush. And yeah, the Udyrs just still continues to smash. It's actually a good play by QQ more. I mean, he's in a really bad spot, but the fact that he at least tries to get or tries to make a player on Spyrax is quite good. And Jerry at least eats some harass, so it's just a 1-for-1. I mean, honestly, like the fact that it's a 1-for-1 in that look is not bad at all. Jerry, okay, I really think that WAP should have cut off Jerry to the bot lane though. You have plenty of mana on Ziggs and Jerry's low, and I'm really, I think that they could have made a much faster effort to actually get over and get back to the lane. Because there's no way they're getting that crab.
Timing could be great, but like you said, Cubby.
Wool KZ, thanks for the follow. Or Wolks. One or the other. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a potential play on Jerry if they actually get out of this faster. Yeah, you could have for sure cut him off. You would have been spotted on vision, but again, you can at least maybe force a response. You have good conditions for this. Jerry's no flash, and you have 4 sums up, and there are no alts. It's playable with his health bar, honestly. I would have liked to see him make an effort to cut him off. Instead, it's going to be 6 rubs. I think they get the last one here. Oh, no, they don't. Really like what Dragonsteel do here. They just commit to one side of the play. So. Yeah. And Zyko just peels off Shu Harry, who... Yep. This is not great from WAP. I don't know either. So, it looks like, yeah, it was not good. Hi, Numi. Get off your phone. So, plates go over to the Udyr. You're on about today. No need to sit here. This was so funny when I saw this, by the way. I didn't watch all the games. I did see this one today, though. Just the empowered W and then healing up through Urgot ult. That's on Zamudo. What the fuck? There is an Executioners in there, too. I have to play this champion. That's so bullshit. I must play this champion. Anyway. Again, the dragon's a little bit late. And it's really hard to get good conditions for this. They do it on mid lane reset. But Ziggs is low, so Dragonsteel can get in after. So they do. Zygo's going to throw himself in to get the Bren, but it's pretty easy. I mean, again, conditions are really good. Kindness is too low and can't get involved in this play at all besides pressing R. And, yeah, I mean, this feels forced. It's really fun. Top, if your team is competent, kind of frustrating if not. That's true. You can't really do anything but, run places, you know? That's all. I mean, like with this play going on, it's 6 grubs. They don't get much, so the trade is elsewhere is just big. Oh wait, what? No. Oh, we don't see Bren. Okay, never mind. We don't see Bren. Right? No, Bren's not spotted. Yeah, okay. That's a little bit more reasonable still, though. Greedy. But Sparx trades fast with 6 grubs, and Dragon Steel's out on the play. He could have went for one more. Or, like, he could have went for a W combo, and honestly could have gotten that turret to half, but just take camps away instead, which is fine. And then TP and catch this wave. Okay, I actually like that from Dragon Steel. They just keep the push up bot lane now. I actually like that TP a lot. And that's quite good. And then we're waiting for a play. Spyrax completely sidesteps at least one. Yeah, this is where we kind of went one by one. Really nice Q from Scary Jerry. But the Varus is no ult. It's burned mid. And it looks like it just goes wide. Oh, no. So it was Chunks Kindness. But, again, there's no Varus R, and, like, we're still going for that play. I think this is actually an oopsie for Jerry to even go for this R. Ziggs has TP. If you can find the one shot, then, I don't know, maybe you want to flash for flash. Could be an idea. But probably not. I think that the Dragon Steel formation, as long as they keep their range, keep their sums up, like, it's pretty hard to break. So I think if he just gets prio and has the R, it actually would have made a pretty nice difference for this fight. And it's not a bad call from WAP. Like, they have TP advantage and numbers on this side of the map. And Urgot can't play in the other lanes, so I think it's fine. So yeah, I mean, again, I like the idea and the TP from Spyrax, but good response from WAP. I do think if Jerry has his ult here, then they might be able to get away with like a little bit less blood. Because I mean, we Verisar this. And should be better than what it is, you know. Also, Zygo's flash ends up getting UG, so UG doesn't react, and it ends up being a disaster. We get Goomba stomps, and yeah, it's a 4-person wipe. If this doesn't happen, this game would have been really clean and really easy for Dragonsteel. The fact that it is poor. I mean, I will say, like, Spyrax walking up, I think they assumed that WAP reset. I'd say next time, like, going to check those brushes. If they were on reset or a split reset, could have been nice. And then Sumito gets caught too. And nice Q from Kikimura. Well timed. Yeah, so Dragonsteel had to burn a lot. Fortunately, it's still 6 grubs, so they're kind of getting away with stuff. But again, I didn't think Dragonsteel had their best day of play today. It wasn't just the game they dropped, right? Like, that sequence is, like, not great from them. Even if I like the idea of Jace TPing down there. Tired? I mean, I'm sure these guys are tired, you know? So, they'll adapt. They'll be fine. Alright, so they have Jace picking up side now. The top line's leading in damage. That's funny. Oh, my new man. Need your thoughts, second opinion on why they committed to the game-ending fight. The game they dropped. Oh, Dragonsteel. I mean, I think they were getting outscaled in that game. That's not an I think, that's an I know. Jerry's a good Varus player, but I thought Jerry had a really... I thought Scary Jerry played really well today. Like on the Varus and the Ziggs, I felt like Jerry was kind of holding it down pretty well. Macro to victory IMO. All right, we'll take a look at it. Really nice Q hold from Jerry here. Like, I mean, good setup. DD's cannot afford to push this wave. Like, their mid lane, again, was kind of set on fire. And Brand showing, so they know they have numbers. Good flash from UG. Gets out of the sweet spot. Ends up surviving? Nope, Brand got him. But I like this play from DragonSteel. I mean, it was a pretty easy setup. And pretty free. Brand is just so busted. Oh my god, the fact that gets UG in the end. It's like, I mean, in theory, UG could have done Gromp and they could have hit. Or they could have at least hit to bait. So it's only a 2-for-1. Zumuto gets out. Waves are really good, though. That's the one thing about this fight, too. Like, the waves are so good for DragonSteel. It's almost one of those, like, we can't afford to take this. So, TD really got stuck / caught there. Yeah. It's like the map was on fire. So, DragonSteel are, like, continue to trade up. Back half of that play. They had side waves in. I'm wondering how aggressive they want to be. They don't take a fast Baron, but they have Udyr here. Like, Udyr can't really take damage on Baron. Okay, well, that's nice. They had a TP advantage on the Urgot, right? So I was kind of wondering / thinking, you know, are we able to at least start this and bait or get poke? Wop, 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 wop. I'm gonna swap Zumuto out. I mean, Jerry, like, I don't know, man. WAP just have everyone mid. Oh, no. I mean, to be fair to DD, last time he went top, they died. But, like, look at how fucking dark it is for WAP. Oh, no. Leona dropped. Leona's sitting on 3 wards, by the way. And, oh, no. Sitting on 3 wards, walks to the bots. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Yeah, nerf poke Varus too. Still got played. Oh no. That wasn't a good sequence from WAP. Nice ult on the UG. At least gets a flash, you know? I don't think Thor needed ult quite yet, but at least got UG's flash. That is valuable. I'd say it's a bit of an oops from UG being up there. He doesn't need to be that far up, so. See, Udyr, I think how Impact plays Udyr, realize I'll never be able to do that and go back to jungling. Yeah, that guy was pretty good at Udyr. I will say Zumuto, though. Zumuto and Quacker, very good Udyr players. They were very good. Played a lot of the deer. They have the right builds, too. Yeah. Yeah, I think going the Andres is really good. And like the Abyssal Mask on this champ is really good, too. Oh no, they get Samuto. I mean, it's so weird. Like, it really just feels like we just, like, kind of won, you know? And there's no flash on Brand, so it's like, when do we want to go? And Leona's kind of in Narnia. Yeah, Samuto goes down. Oh, well played, Didi. Yeah. All right, that's game 1 of the day. Good job, Dragon Steel. Nice win. Let's get to game 2. We're just going to do one giant YouTube VOD, guys. Just keep on going. No, we go in order of the games. Just chilling. I am a slave to the schedule. Oh, yeah, the Vlad game. Okay. Vlad has made an appearance in the Jax. I will say, I'm not super familiar with that matchup. You can't get counter-striked, but I feel like this guy just kind of mauls you early. It's like, how much can he maul you compared to, like, you not being able to be moved? So we'll see if Tyran's able to do that. I will say in scouting VoD stars, I thought that Kise, it was the best player. Morteus, also okay. I wasn't impressed with the others, but, yeah. Criminal Vlad. Yeah, I don't love the Vlad this game. That said, I actually thought Fuego's comp's like pretty solid. Triss Sig's taken, so Demolition Duo for VoD. But the response of Smolder Kais is really good. You just have to have stuff that like can get you in range, and I feel like their tools ended up being decent. So Alistar taking a handshake the Rel. In Maokai Baiban. Talon is a target at Sorolu. Is a Talon jungle player. That ends up being the Skarner jungle. I don't really love the Skarner here. I don't know what kind of like good interactions that you have with Skarner. That being said, there are a lot of junglers being banned, as this is just a lot. I don't know. I feel like something like, I mean, I'm again, like we kind of are forced to take magic damage up here. Like, it just Vlad instead of Kennen. The fact there's no magic damage here is weird to me. It's not like I think Brand is godlike in this scenario, but... oh, wait, we have Ziggs. I'm blind. Holy shit, I'm blind. I don't really get what Skarner does here. I think Skarner's not, like... And, yeah, I just... It's pretty easy to respond to Skarner if you're Fuego. I feel like you have options to keep Skarner out. And then VoD, like, just kind of have to, like... It's hard for them to get in. I don't know. They actually have options to deal with Skarner. Yeah, I feel like we're Smolder mincemeat later. Anyway. This is a big win for Fuego, this game. Again, I kind of went from the NACL teams, and then I thought Pain was stronger than VoD, but I thought that VoD would still be like the 4th strongest team. I think that Pain is just on another level, which is interesting. Oh, we don't have runes? Okay, we don't have runes. Anyway. Alright, so see the ward drop. Don't have a sweep. Go bot. Yeah, of course. ADD is on Fuego. The fucking legend. ADD the legend. Usually Jax wins the match unless Vlad's jungler comes to dive him early. Interesting. I didn't know that Vlad could dive Jax. That'd be the other way around. Where's the ADD Scion? True. I mean, this walk is pretty crazy from ADD. Okay. We didn't want to see that play. Wait, did we just skip? Dude, we skipped. What? Look at Jackson and Mumu just teleport here. And the game time just continues. Oh no. The pool healing was disturbing the sound stage. Yeah, I played against it. I hated it. All right, ADD is too healthy. He basting out a Cole, so he's gonna have. I think the best thing ADD can do is like try and freeze and continue to maul / fight. If you keep him off the wave, I guess with the W healing that makes some sense because you get a lot of benefit from the wave itself. Kindle Gem, yeah, it's gonna be Cosmic. Ooh, Cerulu finds a fine. Okay, that's a nice that's a good first play from Cerulu or Cerulu. Yeah, he's got mid prio. Like that's a good camp to contest, right? You know, Amumu's going top to bot. Nice. I forced Amumu back. I like that. Not a ton of prio right now for Fuego. They will sneak in here. Wait. Did ADD TP back with a Cole? Oh, it's because of this walk. Oh, I hate the walk now from ADD. Yeah, I hate that. Like, he's... Yeah, like, his wave state's just bad. Yeah. I mean, I actually don't think that Kize should be hovering top here. I think that you can actually keep Fuego, like, off the dragon. If you're on the other side of the map, you could cut Smolder off. Or, like, I mean, you're not going to be up numbers, but Jax is, again, like, down a TP, and you see the bot lane being there. You could have, like, actually looked to, like, cut Smolder off or, like, get both here if you are Vivo. Keedstar. Top's in such good shape, it's fine, you know? So I think hovering this Garner to make sure that the grubs went that way actually wasn't that necessary. I feel like they could have done two things at once there. I don't think that's getting greedy. Ooh. That hurts. Yeah, it's the new VoD build. It's very, very not fun. Very not interactive to play against. I'm kind of bummed that Vivo Kid and Cerulu never like tried to get up in the face of the Amumu again though. We're just continuing the mirrored path game. And the one time we denied something from Amumu, like, it was good, it was calculated, but we never really tried again. I mean, our both Gunner also have gone wide. Like, is that worth having Jax lose a wave? I don't think so. Smolder's chilling so far. Okay. Oh, they spotted the Mumu bot. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay. What is this region? This is Americas. So it's CB Law, NICL, and the LRS and LRN teams. If Fuego wins this game. There is. I mean, it's getting all combined into Americas. But there will be 2 divisions. We'll see what Tier 2 looks like next year, that's for sure. I feel like Kisei could have played that a little bit better. Hang on, I gotta watch this fight from a couple angles. It's like, I mean, the engage from Fuego is like pretty good. They get a lot of damage onto the Ziggs. Really nice satchel from Morteus. Yeah, the satchel ended up helping a lot. The fact that he goes down's a bit of a bummer. If he sidesteps that, it's probably... Wait, Alistar just... What? Bro? Oh my god, that was a gift. That what we 100% did not need to give Amumu another kill, but you know, that's fine. We did. All right. Oh my god, that was crazy. I mean, it's not a great Fuego had a really good opener, but they were behind, right? So that fight's like not super good for them, and now we got 6 grubs secured for Vivo. We're on the Amumu, who does get this. He doesn't have R yet. Good fight. Yeah, I mean, good fight. It's worth a wave lost. And they get the Drake, so very, very nice. Oh, not Vivo, sorry. What? Okay. It's the forever fight. I mean, it's 6 grubs for Vivo. They because of some of the what happened, they weren't really able to push plates with this. Because they went for the dragon fight instead of like trying to secure a plate, like a turret. And I still think that like coming out of this, you could get Vlad out of here and then overload bot. Yeah, I'd love to see Vlad out of here and then overload bot. Instead, they just insta herald drop mid. Yeah, I don't love I actually don't like this play that much. I think I mean, I think this is good. Like, you get a turret plus herald, so you're trading, and then you can trade up after. I just kind of like to see like. I don't want to see like a reset. I don't know what Trist items are or like what she can get, but I'd love for Trist to reset and then you just come out and overload bot and you can try and go for like a double crash. You get a nice win over there, no objectives up. I think throwing this mid is kind of like very meh because Alistar can't respond and Vlad also like would have to TP to respond. 8 of these down 2 levels. Oh, it's pretty much like a level and a third. It's about to hit 10. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they end up getting mid, which is kind of fine. But then, like, they have to burn a TP to catch this wave. Eh. Who is a standout player in NACL who isn't in the top 3 teams? Toasty and Lens. And then, Rovex was actually really good for me this split. Wait, we Skarner TP'd for this? We cannot be serious, man. I mean, part of why this doesn't work out is because we have Trist TP top, right? So, we already were guaranteed to be down numbers because other TPs are up, right? And the reason that Triss TP's top here is because we went for this Herald play, like on this timer. And Smolder just gives up on it, goes top. Like they chase ADD for nothing. And Kise is late, so... Or Kise stays. Kise does not need to stay for this. If Kise base there and walk, then this bot play like might be able to work actually. But he doesn't. Like they overstay, they commit for that, and then Tyrion doesn't back off from this when his whole team is on reset. So it's kind of just like a map-wide brain fart. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, this game was pretty good for Vivo Keat Stars, and now it's 2.5k gold deficit, 2 Drakes, and Fuego scales out of their mother. Smolder stacks for Zelta are okay, actually. Like, 161 is a little bit behind the curve, but that's not terrible. I don't want to look at that play again, man. That was tough. Yeah, it was just a map-wide oops. Yeah. Why are you reviewing this trash region and gameplay? Because I worked the event, Yanya, and this is how, you know, this is how we do our prep. It's Yanya. He's not going to say anything nice. All right. I mean, that play really hurt Vivo Keat Stars. Oh, we have Abyssal maxing for Cirolu. Okay. We're a fan. Does this tourney decide anything for the upcoming Americas League, or is it just a Tier 2 inter-region tournament? It does not decide any of the guest slots, no. So it does not. But it is a cool opportunity for some of these gamers to, you know, go play. What teams make it the higher division with top NA teams next year? We don't know yet. Probably none of the teams here, but some of the players obviously could be considered. Like, obviously, like, Yuji's in the tournament. He's someone that I'd love to see get pro looks. I've been pretty impressed with Tatu so far for Pain. From the tape I saw, I think Tatu's actually a pretty good gamer. All right, so we have a Baron start for Vivo. This is quite early. But 8 of these walking bot. So they're at least going to get a TP out of it, so I don't mind it for that. I hate the... Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, they just blow everything on a Mumu. Like, everything. And then Kise gets comboed. Alright, so Kise getting comboed hurts a lot. Kise just needs to flash this. If Kise flashes this, this fight gets a whole lot easier. Because then the Rel can't do this. Yeah, really nice from Balva to follow that up. Really well played from Balva to follow that up. Who's your favorite for the tournament? Dragonsteel. Tatu's a really nice person. That's cool. I think my favorite's probably Dragonsteel, but I think a lot of people, like especially NACL fans, were really sleeping on Pain. I thought Pain like actually looked quite good from the tape. We were talking about it here on the other day's stream with RMC. Shout out to him who casted today, by the way. You're helping me prop on some teams that he was more familiar with. Oh my god, it gets yoinked. Okay, well this was just a mess and a half. Yeah, I think they had an easier comp to execute. But they did so successfully. I mean, the one issue I have with this Vlad build is that you really don't do a lot of damage in fights. Like, your W damage is just, like, non-negligible. It really feels like a level 18 build. Like, I think that this might be flavor of the month. I'll be real. I know it's annoying as hell to face in lane, but I think it's going to be like a 2 or 3 point W of Vlad in the end. Nothing about this tournament has any implications for Worlds, but, you know, if you feel like the West is doomed, you can go for it. Yeah, I think that the way that Vivo played this out was pretty poor. I don't know, the turns just like Kisei turns to get the smite out, and then they aren't able to burn it down in time. I mean, I will say taking this dragon, like, it's kind of fine, but they're only, like, they defend bot wave, but it just means that the top play and, like, you lose access to all your camps. It's pretty free. I don't think that dragon matters all too much. Like, this control for me actually matters more. Good flash from Morteus. I think it's a bad take here from Virus. Honestly, I don't like this from, I don't know why Baldo goes in here. Like, this is kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty desynced. So, yeah. And Vivo finds stuff, but, like, Baldo, like, being there is fine. You just need to control to play the top wave. You should, yeah, like, that's not a fight angle. Like, you should be getting 80, like, 80 to rotate with you. Yeah, like just play for that top wave, right? Like, I don't, yeah, like, getting your team to rotate up and, like, holding this would be, like, just hold this. Yeah, there's just no reason to fight. Like, you have a Baron wave, and they're late to the wave. So you just kind of gave him a gift. That's quite poor. It's like NACL for wildcard regions. I mean, NACL, the top 2 NACL teams are here, too. It's the top 2 NACL, top 2 CBLOL, and then number 1 for LRS and LRN. So it's like a tier 2 international for the West. I mean, that really, like, that play really killed the Baron for Fuego, so it's going to be both monster objectives synced up, spawning. We'll see who takes over what. And so you can tell some stage nerves for teams. Yeah, I mean, I will say that, like, I feel like a lot of people are really actually sleeping on the CBLOL teams, but I think, like, I still think Vivo is probably the 4th best team here. Like, Pain's actually good. And then Vivo beat him in the Fearless Best of 5. Yeah, A2D was a Worlds a couple years ago. He's here. I mean, this is not... Like, Vivo way overextends for this play. Like, this is so bad. Let's see how this one happened. So Vlad's taking a cap. I just don't think you play this wave. I think you just play in the jungle and try and get a pick. Dude, ADD is a fucking legend, man. That guy played in OGN. MVP Ozone. ADD. Always had weird picks, too. He was the OG Scion / tank player. I mean, I think at this point, this fight's just, like, never winnable. And again, like, your Vlad damage, like, it's just non-negligible / non-existent in this fight. Like, there's only one big E, and he's just... Yeah. VR probably better than LLA. Scrimmed LLA tier 1. Yeah. Oh, no, for sure. Like, Brazil tier 2, like, again, like, Pain's actually good. I legitimately think Pain's, like a decent team. If Pain made if they won finals, I'd be a little bit surprised. If they made finals, I'd be still a wee bit surprised, but not really, honestly. Depends on what kind of draw you get. The fact we had a couple upsets today were big. Like, I consider this an upset. From the tape I saw, I thought that the LLA teams were actually, like, pretty poor. So, I do feel like VoD gave him a couple gifts. It was well managed by Fuego. Like, they managed to find a pretty big fight. I mean, now, like, you have Kaisa and Smolder scaling. Good, like, that's GG. I don't care if you have Vlad. I think the Vlad pick was poor this game. I just think you have enough damage with Trisigs. And you just need something to, like, control that or, like, really blow up / break mid games so that you can win before Smolder Kaisa get online. Or so they can pressure that later on, which really isn't Vlad. So. I think Cassante was unironically the answer here. Oh my god. Okay, Mataz. It's still not nearly as good as it should have been. I mean, Soreldu gets out with, like, one tick. Kaisa took a lot. I know it's a double kill for Kaisa, but yeah. Kaisa ended up taking quite a bit of damage. I like the TP. A good call to go mid. I think you might be right, Yanya. That sounds about right. I forget the last team he was on, though. I just remember him from MVP. I mean, I think, like, I know on the scoreboard it's somewhat close. I don't think this one's that close. Like, Ocean Soul also just really doesn't matter. It only matters a wee bit for Ziggs, but it has no impact on this game. I also don't like the Riftmaker Vlad. I feel like just you just need Death Cap on this champion at some point. Like, if I see a Vlad and Vlad doesn't have Death Cap, like, within the first few items, I just don't know why we play Vlad. And it's actually decent by VoD to hold this. I do think that Jax needs to be on the side then. Like, I don't know why Jax is grouped here for this sequence. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, get Jax, like, at least draw someone away, you know? He's making 0 impact here. Looking at the team front to back. Okay, Kisa. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Yo, just take the Jax here for free. No? Oh, Kisei. I mean, if I'm Kisei here and you stay on Jax, you get at least something out. Instead, now he just gets the TP back. Oh, shit, and they want the fight. Oh, no. They're like half... Oh, no. Oh, it's a fucking disaster. Where did Kisei jump? You jump here? Oh, no. He didn't have flash. I mean, good focus here from Fuego, but like, Jesus Christ. Oh? That it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, good game. Okay, so Vivo played 2 Barons really bad. We'll I think that there was some decent stuff, but yeah, that not great. You catch the GeoGuessr World Finals? I did not. That sounds crazy. By the way, I know I'm skipping over them, but for tomorrow, we're going to have interviews. Or we had interviews all day, but we do have interviews. So you can hear from the players. We get translators. Coach Niles there. All right, this is the big game of the day. This is the game I was looking forward to, and the one where DragonSteel dropped. It does indeed end up being Poppy. I mean, Poppy thematically is a really good pick this game. Guys, we love our Poppy angles. I mean, look at this Poppy game, guys. Like, hell yeah. Okay. Ashe, Trist, Cassante, Udyr, Varus, and Ezreal taken away. I think all pretty good bans. Ends up being Zig's first pick. Sedge Kaiser response. I mean, there is a world here where if you are... I do think that there is a gambit that you can play, by the way. If you are blue side and you are willing to first pick Ziggs, ban Kai'Sa. If we do ban Kai'Sa here, I think that you can actually buy a Ziggs ban. Or control... Like, that is just the answer into Ziggs. So I think that that's something I'm going to look out for, especially come Worlds patch, because Ziggs nerf is the fakest shit on the planet, man. This is the same champ. It is the same exact champ. His nerf is the fakest shit on the planet. So anyway, we got Sedge, Kai'Sa, ends up being Rumble Vi, so we have a go button. Sumiro Rumble. I will say we didn't go over the patch notes in the last game. But Rumble did see some pretty reasonable nerfs. Because A, he was bullshit, but B. So they took away 10%, and then he has less damage in early levels. So like until level 7, 8. A little bit different here. And then Harpoon taking down 5, which that doesn't really matter. He is the same champ. It's just lane phase is going to be less suppressive, which is great. The fact that he was suppressing lanes and then doing what he does in fights was bullshit. So, yeah. That said, Yone picks and actually flexed. I found this very interesting, actually, that the approach, because with Yone being taken here, and then they go Corki. Of course, we have Renekton and Alistar banned. I'm actually a little bit surprised that they didn't want Alistar for themselves. I think Alistar is... Like, given that we have this, I would actually rather have Alistar. If I'm being honest. I don't know. But yeah, Alistar in 2 rotation. I guess it is always going to be a 1 rotation fight. Never mind. We'll take Rel. Smolder Jay's taken away. Ends up being Corki mid. Now, a lot of the good Corki matchups are gone. On Spyrax, like, he could go Lucian here, but not the call. Ends up being his Yasuo, which is very good, but then the Poppy is really valuable here. I mean, I still think this draft is fine for DragonSteel, but things do go a little bit south/sour. I think that one thing we're going to see on this patch is definitely more prio on Yone as this tournament goes on. Oh, by the way, look at how awesome like the crowd/fans are. This is so fucking sweet. The Poppy has a lot of value. It's still fine for DragonSteel. Yeah, I think so too. They just need to make sure they win clean. Damn, that's so badass. I really wish we had that sort of fandom here. It actually makes me jealous. Or envious, I should say. Runes. Rumble wants comment. So boy build. Everything's pretty standard here. It is Conqueror Corki, which I actually like a lot. So props to Quats for paying attention. In melee matchups, I actually do really like Conqueror Corki, especially on this patch. The E interacts really well with Corki E. You choose 5 players in the NACL you want to see in LCS. Who are you choosing? Stop with the Riftmaker gimmick on Rumble, by the way. 0 damage item. Yeah, I agree. I think it's good in certain games, but not in this. Because, like, on a elongated fight, you're just going to lose to this, right? I do think if... I have seen games where a Rumble goes Riftmaker Jock Show and literally can't die. But you're going to die into this. You just need it needs to be a shotgun comp. 5 players in NACL to LCS. I would choose Yuji, Shaden, Surdy, XU, and Jerry. Scary Jerry. And those are obviously I just said 3 junglers, but I think all 3 of those junglers are good enough actually. By the way, both games today, Hedon played out of his mind. It was pretty awesome in both games. All right, really good trade from DragonSteel here, level 1. Pain should not give him that, but they did. Both junglers going top to bot. I think that's somewhat fine this game. I will say, I think there was an angle to actually help out with the Rumble lane. I still think if Rumble gets help, it's quite good. Kind of curious to see how this patch changes. Usually gets first crab. Yeah, Sparks getting ran down. Well played by Quats there. And Sejuani needing the hover. So Sej kind of loses both crabs here. Doesn't want to walk through mid. And yeah, ends up losing both. Good play from Yuji to go get this. And then they spot the ward. Yuji doesn't have a sweep, so he'd have to walk over that or go around it, not the call. Sej gets the bad news after wraps. Does get around this though, and they are going to set up a dive. Yeah, we'll play Tatu. This ends up being really good. Like, Hedon just hit 6. Sumito's not 6 yet. He's got to flash that. And then Tatu takes aggro, and it's a dead Rumble. Oh, but Hedon goes down. I mean, Tatu needs to take... Oh, no, he does take all of them. Oh, wait, he didn't auto? Oh, I guess he didn't want to take the kill. Oh, fuck that. Auto Tatu. I mean, he can auto and flash out. Joey the player says Sejuani leads with CC to guarantee Yone R. I agree. I mean, honestly, though, like, I think it still works either way. I'll be real. Like, you take his flash, he should die. If Tatu, like, autos here, it's fine. Just, we didn't auto to proc the passive. I'm fine with leading with Yone R, unironically. There's no way that you should die. It's just that Tatu didn't want to take the kill. I mean, they banned Cassante this game, then he absolutely fucking shreked with Cassante in his second game. Not to mention the Yone, which... I mean, like, right now, with where this is at, this is really, really good for Pain. So, props to them for actually diving Zamudo. I think that's really well executed. And they're going to trade Drake for Grubs. So, it is a small lead for DragonSteel early on, thanks to Yuji just being up. But I still think that Tatu making that dive is a really, really good play. It's a really, really good play from Tatu. Because, again, like, if Yone gets going and you can at least, like, split or have a side lane that wins, you can't put a lot of pressure on DragonSteel. And... if they don't make the right plays early and this game goes late, as Pain, like, your comp's good if you go late. You have Kaisa Corki. There's no true DPS threat on DragonSteel that can DPS to the likes of Kaisa or Corki as this game goes on. So, I ended up liking the Pain comp a lot. All right, Psycho came to make sure that this Sparks gets back. It's fine. We got the wave in. Hey, you going out? Nice, have fun. Yeah.
I don't come
All right. This is actually, again, really well played. There's no flash on Rumble, so they actually get the sync, and they are able to take down Zamudo. So, yeah, I mean, like, so far, Pain, I really like what Pain did this game. I think Tatsu and Hedon had a really nice idea of how to play this out, and they managed to get Rumble pretty far behind. Watch Hunter T get eliminated in plans. I think they got the easiest draw they could, so I'm pretty confident. This was questionable. Corky's just not here yet, and they did spot Yuji, so I feel like Quigs didn't realize they spotted Yuji. I'll be real. So Yuji spotted here, and then he's already, like, kind of balls to the wall in. So that hurts, because Corky is now absorbing this wave. Kaisa can't, and they just drop mid. So, I mean, like, overall on the map, it's just fine. Hold on. I don't like this from Pen. Like, Zamudo has flash up and has all. I feel like the Psycho hover's fine. I don't know if Pain should play this one through top. I feel like... Hold on. Honestly, it's fine. I think they have to drop mid, so actually, they kind of had the right idea. It's just that they're late. Like, they do this going through mid. They do have, like, wards here, right? But there's no way you're going to get mid prio against Ziggs at this point of the game. So I think that there is a way where if they go through top first, by the way, they can actually find a kill. I think what, like, it kind of gets snuffed out, though. Yeah. All right, good job. Good cover by Zyko and Dragonsteel. Again, for them, playing through mid into top is right, just given that Ziggs always gets prio. And then nice Poppy ult. So they're at least able to take one, so it's not Grobageddon. Said Spyrax TPs. Quats TP'd here, so Spyrax TPs away from the play and then gets the turret. Well played, Spyrax. And grub advantage, you want to get as much as you can from turrets. They also missed out on first blood. Ooh. I don't like this. I think they should have sent Ziggs bot here. You just get first brick. Like, they are going to get him in that. Oh, no, they don't. Wow. No, I want Jerry down here. See Zamudo get this wave. Yeah, I actually wanted Jerry down here, by the way, right now. Like, he TP's mid, gets the wave in. This should have been in. Yeah, they're in the C-Ball studio. Yeah, I think Jerry should have came here. I mean, okay, they're going to get the Drake, but again, like, that turret is up. Like, we have a minute and a half to at least pressure that turret. And as Dragonsteel with 5 grubs to 1, like, we never really went for a pure, like, a real overload, you know? I want to see an overload. Like, I want to see Jerry on this top wave, like, right now. Unironically, they need Jerry on this top wave. I think, like, what you do and, like, what TL does so well, like, TL played a lot of matchups this split where it was, like, Corky into Yone, right? Like, whenever they got a grub advantage into this champ, they just go find the champ on the map and push. The fact that we never had Dragonsteel actually overload a lane here is, I think, a real missed opportunity. Your opinion on JoJo dumb situation? And it would never be a problem if JoJo showed up on time, but also I feel like it's being blown out of proportion, and I kind of have sympathy for JoJo because I really feel like C9's trying to find a way to get out of that contract. I mean, again, like, if Jerry TP's bot right away, they actually could have gotten this first brick with plates. So I think that we didn't knock down first brick in the span where plates were up. We didn't get enough as Dragonsteel. I think looking back, like, that's a real missed opportunity for Dragonsteel on the map, and they could have pushed this grub advantage a little bit harder if they overloaded with Ziggs. Ganya agrees. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to see what comes out of this whole situation, but if it does go to court, it's going to be really interesting. Like, the fact that you documented the behavior that often and we're not able to change it, like, regardless of, like, how incompetent or stupid JoJo is, like, as a staff, you can't change that, then it's kind of on you. Like, you have to take blame too if you weren't able to meet your goal. All right, this is where things get weird for Dragonsteel. So they lost Rift. Like, they just straight up were not able to fight Rift. I do think Jerry's not able to get deep enough in here. And they don't look for the combo. So they look for mid instead. Okay, good poke from Jerry. Jerry and Gwiggs, or Jerry and Zyko actually were a little bit desynced here. I think Jerry's in the right. I just don't think that was calmed correctly, and they should have found a lot more there. Props to Hedon. He fixed bot. Actually didn't show on that wave, and then it goes for this play. Yeah, I mean, it only makes sense because they're trying to terminate the contract, which is big. So, and Tatu has a really nice find on the Zyko. They find a 3-man, and Spyrex has to flash out. So well done by Pen. That said, we do get that at least. If that wasn't synced up, like, I think it should be, again, I think Dragonsteel's a little bit desynced here. I think you fish with Rumble Ult, and then if they flash or use shit, then you use the Exalt after. The fact they use it at the same time makes it a lot easier for Marvin to use the sums to get out. They still get Marvin's sums, which can be punished, so. Yeah, I mean, well played by Hedon. It got Yuji out of the fight, and then they managed to push forward. Really well done by Pain. Yeah, I mean, like, there's no significant lead right now for Dragonsteel. I know they're up 2K, but I'd say given the comp, like, that should be A, expected, and B, I think they're underachieving where they should be up. The fact that Hedon's ahead in his matchup is the most important thing, too. Because, again, he can stretch the map. The fact it's only the second turret taken with a 5-grub Zig team is a huge win for Pain. I really think that Scary Jerry and Dragonsteel should have overloaded the side with the Zigs. The fact they didn't do it or find it, I think, is an oops. Good trade here from Pain, too. They drop the Dragon. It's a Chemtech. Doesn't matter that much. They get a turret out of it. So, again, really, really well done. Like, Zamudo got a wave in and he walked up for this, so this is free. But then Zamudo, like, ends up sticking around and drops that. They don't find a fight. I mean, again, I would have liked to see Dragonsteel pull the trigger here. I mean, I think this is a real, like, this could be a real hit for them. If Yuji and Zamudo are a little bit, like, more keen to it. And if those guys aren't standing here, if they're here in Fog, by the way, and, like, Zyko decides to go with Spyrax here, you would force out a lot of TPs. You can make a play afterwards. I'm actually really down for Dragons. I think they really missed an opportunity by not sending it here. And they just lost away bot for it, so. I mean, by not going, they're able to take the Drake. But again, Like, Pain's down to give this. They got bought in. They give the Drake, and now they're going to get a brick top. And this is good stuff from Pain. I mean, this was the best team in the league. They didn't win. They aren't the 1 seed coming in, but this is quite good. And they get Zamudo. It's like actually really nice. This was a little bit weird to me. I think they want Zamudo to pick up this wave. But, yeah. It doesn't have flash, so good find. Yeah, like, actually a really good find. Really well played. Yeah, well, really well done. Oh, nice wind wall from Spyrax. I mean, Spyrax did some work this fight. But again, like, Hedon's a problem. Really nice wind wall. He's not super ideal from Spyrax, but still hard. And they do get Quats, which is like, he's the important one. So, and they get quite a bit for this. They're able to get the turret too, so I was down with this for Dragonsteel. Like, I think it's the right, like, a good play. Zamudo's here to respond to Herald. Herald is not going to get most of this, but it's not a lot. So that's really good, actually, for Dragonsteel. Okay, I'm a fan. I think it's a good call. B2D is really good, yeah. B2D was playing really well this split, like, high key. Why did Yuji and Spyrex just send onto Poppy? Because they made a play, so they had a summoner advantage. And also, Quats was in base. I'm not sure if they spotted Quats base. Oh, they did. Yeah, see, so Quats based here on a sweeper, so they knew they had a man. Like, they would force the TP out at the least, which they did. And also, they had mid-prio. So, like, they're going to have a man advantage here. Marvin can't get involved. I like, the fact that 1-for-1 is about as bad as it could have went. And they get turret. Keep mid alive. Now Pain's got to respond. Yeah, I mean, it's so greedy for Zyko to base here after this control word gets dropped. Like, it really is greedy. And it's not me being a hindsight Harry. Well played again by Pain. Zyko gets one shot. The ult from Scary Jerry is quite good. Like, I think that Dragonsteel actually did a really nice job in this one. Like, I love the Rumble ult from Zamudo. It really screws with Pain for the rest of the fight. Pain was CB Law Academy's best team, and I believe they also won their first split of CB Law. But this is their academy team. I mean, I think Zyko's staying here to base, especially if that controller goes down. It's just so greedy. Also, Gwiggs dropped a controller to try and stop the blast cone. Damn, we're gaming. Yeah. No, it's still a 2K gold lead. Dragonsteel, they're here first. They have a good setup this time around. Oh my god. I mean, the pressure they put on this Rumble was actually, like, really good / like, somewhat impressive. Like, this is a hell of a call from Pain. Like, again, they know they're giving up the Drake, and the, like, how quick they call this is actually really, really good. Like, they're very, very decisive in going for this play. Dragonsteel is the #1 team from NACL. Yeah, they just won our final. This is kind of weird for me. Like, I know that... we missed the Satch by a hair. Yeah, again, like, the fact that we had to burn a TP to actually respond to this wave. I know we got top in, but we also gave them the top push. I thought Pain's Baron is actually fine. Again, they're just keeping Yone split. It's easy at this point because of how far ahead Yone is. But the fact that Yone is this far ahead and they can use him to stretch the map, I think is really important for Pain's comp and stalling out this game. Because Dragonsteel do not have an answer on the side wave. And we have the engage. This fight wasn't the best from Pain. This fight was not the best from Pain. Nice buffer from Hedon. Marvin did some work. No shot. Oh no. Okay, give us a sec. And then in the end, Marvin. So it ends up being even. I thought Samuto had an okay fight. I think it's not a great take from Pain. Yeah. And Marvin still did a shit ton of damage. Marvin can play in team fights too. Both ADs from CBLOL are actually kind of hyphy. Yeah, I mean, this is actually a really nice fight from Marvin. I thought Marvin managed that fight really well. Yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty hopeful for TL and FlyQuest. I think that, like, this is the best chance we've had to actually have, like, maybe, like, one team make quarters for sure. I think it's the best team we've had to have best chance we've had to have a team make quarters actually in a long time. Like, arguably since, like, 2014 or 2016. Because I was not expecting it to happen last year. This year, I actually have the most expectation of that to happen. Okay. So Dragonsteel are on Soul Point. Chemsoul, it's not super useful for them. They get some extra shielding, which would be nice. Tenacity doesn't hurt. But Kais is waiting for this to spawn. They just don't want to walk in. Interesting. Hey, we didn't disappoint last year. See if I can continue this year. All right. I mean, they're just giving this to take a tower. I don't know if it's 100% needed at this point, but again, in a straight up DPS fight, they aren't going to win. They need their shotgun to be good. Like, whatever they find with their first round of spells and their R's, it needs to be good. If that doesn't happen, then it's going to be an L. They do find a pick on the Tatu, though. Almost. Ooh, Tatu lives. They could Baron... Yeah, they can Baron off this. I mean, it's not the worst idea from Dragonsteel. I would have not minded, by the way. Oh, Tatu at Mogs. I guess they were thinking that with his War Mogs, he'd be fine. I don't know if he had the Mogs threshold, by the way. It looks like he doesn't have the War Mogs threshold yet. Which is kind of funny. Spyrax is on this wave, and Jerry's not. Jerry based. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I think that I think that Dragonsteel should have played this next mid wave and then gotten out. I mean, if if they do it, then Pain's first in the map. Like they oh, someone's gotta respond to bot. The fact that it's Jerry and not Spyrax, I do think hurts a little bit. I mean, Jerry has a good base, I assume. He's got a blasting one. I don't know. If they take care of that wave first, they don't lose that flash. Pain's decent. Is that Giant X's top X coach in top lane for Pain? I don't think so. I don't know what the cap is for. I actually don't know who Giant X's ex-coach was, I'll be real. This is the best NACL team, yes. I think their comp's hard to win at this point, though. I think they already messed it up. I very much favor Pain once you get 3 items with Kaisa Corki. This is a really good pick, though, from DragonSteel. So they kind of own him on the map here with mid. Big thing is that, like, Pain, their vision was really shallow. Or, sorry. They had good vision in terms of covering DragonSteel's side of the map, but they had no shallow vision on their own to protect for something like this, which UG somehow finds, which is really good. Like, the fact they found this is a really, really well-manufactured play from UG. And then blows the flash, so they just one-shot Quats. Jerry doesn't need the ult here, so it was a little bit of overkill, the fact that we used 3 ults. It should have just been Vyas. Because they're only really able to play the upcoming Drake. Or the upcoming wave. And then they play for Drake. Yeah, but they always keep him there, and then they get in the reset. This was a really, really good sequence from DragonSteel. It was. And they take this. Really, really well played. Really good find from UG. As always, we were a fan of UG Gaming. Alright, shallow TP from Ziggs. Again, Pain gets a vision first and hold it. This should be a good start, though, for DragonSteel. The fact that... Oh, no. So, see, for me, the big thing about this is that, like, because the flash... Oh, the Rumble I just missed. And Zuno's not really in range for this, but it really feels like... Yeah. Like, Pain were able to completely evade the Rumble ult here. Again, like, this being sent, we don't need to do this. The Rumble ult is not good. Guys, no wonder we thought Rumble was bad after day 1. Nice counter engage from Hedon. And really, really good trigger pull, too, from Gwigs. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know Alex G was in the chat earlier, or Homie AG, saying, like, if we needed to send this or not. I don't think so. I think you just take this. Yeah, you don't need to send it. Again, like, Zamido's not quite in range. And in a DPS fight, you lose. Also, Jerry is really far up here. Yeah, Jerry was way too far up. The fact that he gets caught by Hedon like that's bad. Didn't react flash. Okay. That's game. Huge from Pen. Yeah, Tatu played really good. I'm a big Tatu fan. I thought the jungler had a good game. Yeah, I think Tatsu's really good. Anyway, big win for Pen. And yeah, that's probably the most hyped game of the day. Oh, they don't shake hands yet. Now we have to see WAP get fucked on by Fear Starforge. I also really like how they don't swap right away. I find this it's so nice for me with VoDs. Anyway, Vi always gonna be denied pretty much from XU, Jay Sedge. Aurora and the Block both being banned away from DD. I didn't check to see WAP's first bans, but yeah. By the way, if we're a pro player and we have this screen, I think that's a little bit fucked up. I'm just throwing that out there, guys. I think it's actually a little bit fucked up if we're a pro player and we're looking at the recommended runes, man. They should be full custom every game. No exceptions. Build your own rune page every game. All right. Varus, Lilia Jhin. I like Lilia Jhin as a combo. You can buy some space for Lilia, but then it's Rumble Rel. So our buttons are really big. And we have a lot of pick and poke in Lilia already. I don't love Lilia and Varus. And then it's an early-ass Olaf. We really want Olaf and a Rumble. I find that a little bit crazy. I mean, do you not just like Yone Kasante here? Or play what you want into the Rumble? Maybe a Renekton? Renekton's not bad already. Anyway. And then they let Smolder through. So they ban out Maokai and Yone. Alistar, Leona taken away. So it ends up being not. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot more value at support. as Fierce Starforge. And then it is Smolder mid, being blinded, and Viego. So you also have a lot of early game into a lot of scaling. Not the most frontline for Smolder, but frankly, it's fine. Olaf in this comp, like, everyone is playing damage pretty much on the top side. I just don't think Olaf works at all here. I'm really anti-Olaf this game. Alright, I hope Philip puts this thing in the ground. Dude, knowing Philip, man, he was probably like, well, I can't have Gragas and Olaf. Alright, so we top deploy, get Olaf at level 1. Oh, shit, rinse. We have Phase Rush Rumble. Makes sense into the Olaf. You get the Q speed up. It is also Exhaust for Olaf in this matchup. That's one way to try and stay out of the overheat. Because the overheat's how Rumble can get you / match you. I really like Blue Tree on Jhin, by the way. I think that you can abuse Celerity and Storm quite well. And the rest's pretty standard. We have a lot of bone plating being taken in bot, which I don't like. And it's Poke Varus again. So we're still playing Poke Varus on 18. Dude, this thing must have been owning in scrims on 17 if we're still playing Poke Varus on 18. I will say, though, like, I think this comp, Poke Varus, is really the one way you get to interact. So I know it is first pick Varus. The fact you have 2 builds is good. Also, it is Grass Smolder, which I didn't mention. That it's like, I think Grass Smolder on this patch is going to make way more sense. I mean, I don't know why we 4-camped into this. Like, we don't have a red buff, and we allowed Viego to auto us. I think if XU actually commits with the flash in the first place, he kills. Like, if he follows with the flash, it's good. Whoa. We're not even close to killing. Never mind. The fuck? Nice flash from Kindness, but... That's not good. That was weird. Like, I know they had level advantage, but... Oh, boy. Like, they lost level advantage when they went in. Alright, on the bright side, ABO's TPing backs... Oh, no, he TP'd back first, but he gets a nice pull. Yeah, I just don't know. I feel like the fact that... The W for Winsome is just for nothing. Good flash. Like, if Kindness doesn't flash that, I think they lose. Level 3 Varus is really strong, but yeah. Fierce Starforge is the NACL team. You should recognize most of the names in here, actually, Yanya. All of them played LCS at one point. Phase Rush, Rumble. Ooh. Nice. Actually, a good dive. Ooh, actually a good dive here from WAP. Maybe. I was thinking that too, because like then you would have had to sync it up, but Jhin still had flash, so I just don't like the take. I think it has to be like the Insta, like, you know, W. You barely watch any LCS? All right. Good response from XU. Pretty clean dive from Olaf Trist. It was. Yeah, I mean, nice find on the Winsome, too. Like, this early game is going really well for WAP. They just need to push it hard because, of course, you're going up against Smolder. Seems like Smolder's just going to be a really, really big pick for Worlds. Whoa. What did I just witness? Okay. Oh, no. I mean, we just wait for Olaf. All we have to do is play this mid wave and then wait for Olaf, guys. Instead, we... Oh, no. Man, it was really hoping Smolder would somehow be dead for Worlds. I was too wist. I think this champ is like just... I like Smolder in the game. I just think it's too good. Like, the fact that people figured out this Triforce Miramana build, so you have a build that spikes earlier than the champ itself does, to get the champ to where like it's unbreakable is really hard. Well, they did a little bit of trolling. The only Smolder player on their team is probably Zeus. They can play it. They'll just ban it / play around it. I mean, you can honestly just commit to, like, as a team, just be like, okay, we just have to ban Smolder every draft. I honestly don't think it's like as bad as some people realize. And I'm sure that, like, or like just fully committing to playing into a champ for an entire tournament, you do figure out how to play into it. So I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, no, like that's a T1. Like, this roster has always played better internationally than domestically. Like, there's no doubt in that, you know. I mean, even with some oopsies going on early in this game, like, the Fear is still up individually in every spot. Good sidestep from Philip. Okay, so... Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, I've seen better. Oh, the smirk from Philip. You can see him smirk. Big. And that Olaf is TP-less too. So that's quite good. I don't know. I still feel like Olaf just doesn't fit this draft for WAP. Like, again, you have enough damage on this team. I think you just ended up needing utility somewhere else. They already had the Lilia showing. I don't understand. Okay, well, we 5-man this. Why are we 5-manning this, by the way? Philip wasn't able to trim more. Philip doesn't have ult yet, so I guess he's trying to fight this early. I mean, I think this is just... I just don't get why we 5-man this is WAP. Because now we have to use TPs to respond to the map. Ooh. I mean, nice to get Winsome. I mean, again, like, we've seen this twice now today from the LRN, LRS teams, or maybe, I don't know if it was WAP or Fuego earlier, but Tristana TP's bot, and then they instantly go for a play topside. This is why the 5-man top is, like, such a tempo griefer, because, like, I mean, you can't do anything with that kill afterwards, right? Like, Trist goes to respond to, like, a double wave in bot lane, which is somewhat reasonable, and then we try and play for grubs, and we just get shit-fisted. And now our lead is gone. Into a Smolder. So that's pretty bad. Yes, every player on Fierce Starforge played in the LCS stage at some point. Lots of rage bait tonight, as always. All right, it's the Shojin build for the Smolder. I don't know. I feel like there's like no way for Wops to really play out of this. I mean, Olaf going Maw first is kind of wild too, because like if he's not in the Rumble, he's just devalued. Hey, we're overloading with 6 grubs. Let's go. Good job. This is good. I like how Philip's based here too, because like, he can walk mid the top side if need be. If your Starforge are only playing with on TP, I think the fact they're playing towards this is an oops, but they're playing towards the Smolder, which they're helping ABO scale. ABO's at 150 right now, which is pretty behind the curve, but he's fine. Like, Olaf hovers up for this, by the way, and like they just don't get anything. Yeah, so it's just Philip hitting a turret. Well done. Nice from Philip, actually. Oh, not this play. I saw this play on Twitter. Wait. Why do we cancel? We could have a 4th shot. Oh, we shorted the W2. Oh, just auto W, man. Oh, no. Oh, I don't. Okay, I don't want to see QQ more play Lily again, that's for sure. Oh, not this shit. Always knew Cubby was a fan of WAP. Well, you know, Kelsey, if you can't beat him, join him, right? I mean, if Lilia plays that, like, a half X better, that was just not well played by WAP. If that's played a hair better by anyone, like, we took 3 shots as Jin. Oh, no, okay, we did take 4. Like, if Jin flashed this wall, by the way, it's fine. My face when Mariku's now an Elk fan. Yeah, I mean... Philip going up, like, just bouncy housing himself twice, too, is just, like, the most Philip play on the planet. He can't keep getting away with it. It's an Elk Jim play right there. Oh, no. Yeah, WAP's the worst team here. I'm pretty confident in saying that. I didn't stream my prep of WAP or Fuego. The finals were not great for either. They were a little bit harder to get through than most. How do we get caught here, though, as Philip? Maybe we can learn something here. I mean, Philip's walking over wards, and I don't really know what Philip's goal here was. I will say, like, he can try and connect maybe with ABO, which I guess he's trying to do. I mean, he ends up getting solo ulted by the way, which, like, isn't the worst in the world, but yeah. Stream your WAP prep? Oh my god. While the stream's hella underrated? Yeah, I mean, T-Swift only makes bangers, you know? Oh, I don't know if Instinct needed the cleanse. Yeah, hell yeah, we are, Marikuv. Have I ever been ashamed of being a basic white chick? No. I mean, I played Lord's album earlier, so. No Drama's a good album. Yeah, ABO is way too big for this game. No, I've yet to have a PSL. It is PSL season though. I gotta have at least one. They do taste nice this time, this kind of year, or this time of year. But they taste nice in the Midwest. Gonna feel a fall breeze. I kind of miss that too. We don't love it. It's not great. Stop, Marikuv. Marikuv, what do you have to say about my golden boy winning? My child won. Oh, Xy's just gonna send it. Oh, nice. Nice uke by Xy. Let's go. We love seeing Xy game. Meanwhile, Philip. I didn't exactly see the ult from Philip, and he doesn't stay on it, which he can't because of how he dropped it. So I think it could have been dropped a little bit better. Still trades. Busio does not deserve any praise. I thought he played really well this split outside of the two last weeks of the regular season. He kind of outplayed Core in that series, that's all I'm going to say. Haters will say it's fake. All right, well, we'll see. See if he gets another. I'm going to say yes. Dude, Winsome is... He didn't in playoffs. Okay, well, I mean, they're spotted here. I don't know why WAP's waiting for this. I know they're down bad in this game. I just don't think it's the right solution for them. And then Louis is found, in which XU just murks him. Yeah. Nice. XU had a nice game. Not surprised. And yeah, this game's pretty toast. Can't be the reason if you're one of many reasons. I'm not too good at English, but you know. All right. The WAP games aren't super interesting. See, the true, some people think it's like it can't be the reason for not being many other reasons, but I know it's the fact that I'm not that good at English. That's why Kelsey's saying true. She knows. Oh, DD. All right. Well, GG. Again, that team's not super interesting. I think we won't see a ton of WAP in this playoff. Or yeah. This game was also one-sided. Dude, Hedon did some nasty, disgusting things to ADD in this matchup, man. Pre-moved. All right. Sej. I mean, a lot of bans against some champs that I think are pretty good this patch, too. It seems like Yone is really strong in this patch. Ziggs is still really good. For banning Ziggs on blue, for me, that's not a great sign. I think Ziggs should be playable. And because we can't play Ziggs, like, we're banning stuff like Ashe, too. Or just, like, we don't want to play Ashe, which I find interesting. The Nether region. Oh, boy. Feels bad, man. Shaxx banned towards ADD. And then double marksman. First pick Sedge. Malachi Azir. And then it ends up being Trist Rumble. I think Trist Sedge is shit, by the way. Like, this combo. I hate playing Trist with Sedge. I'll be real. I feel like Sedge can't flip Tristana lanes, and then when Trist can't move for Sedge, it's, like, brutal. And it's the Cassante for Hedon. I'm surprised Aphelios is banned. But maybe there's something I don't know about Virus. Or maybe it's just better in Smolder than I thought. Because it is going to be Smolder bot. Then Callista Kaisa. Smolder. And then the last pick Viego to get a different jungle matchup. For Tatu. I do think Tatu's really good. I just think that they're like, okay, we can play Malachi and the Nautilus. Which, I mean, to be fair, you kind of can. But I'm surprised they're taking a losing support with this to change up the top side. That was a little bit surprising to me. Yes, this was today. I'm a little bit surprised that Payne went for this, but I'm part of me is, part of me isn't. I do think Tatu is like one of, if not the strongest player on this team. I am a Tatu fan, for sure. Tatu's actually a good gamer from the tape I've seen so far, which has not been a lot, but we've been a fan. Oh. Anything interesting here? We have Double Fleet. And then Conquer Azir in this matchup. Interesting. And the Conquer Azir for Quats is something else. I know Quats is a better mage player than marksman player according to RMC. How's NACL doing? They're 2-1. CBLOL also 2-1, but Payne's 2-0. So Payne's in the lead so far. It's a lane swap. So Payne's going to swap. Makes sense given the bot lane. Honestly, it makes sense. The fact that ADD flash there is a little bit crazy to me. Also, like, how did we end up here? Like, we're just never going to walk top as ADD? We're just going to, like, sack it and TP? Is it that bad for Fuego? Like, we're sacking our game this much. Something's got to be off, you know? Or maybe they're just wary for the swap. That could have been... Okay, I'm kind of joking, but, you know. We must be wary for the swap here, so we're going to have some dual lane support. Viego's going to start... Okay, so it was Viego Wolves into enemy side, so we do deny a camp from Sedge. Then we take a bonus one. I mean, again, I like this from Tatu. Like, I feel like the opener is good. He was here in time to dive, and then also got a bonus camp. In terms of the swap and the mechanics itself, each team... Okay, Payne... Holy shit, man. Oh... Literally, when lane swaps started becoming popular, Kelsey put out a great video about how you should min-max lane swaps. The one thing that you should do to min-max lane swaps is that you hit the wave here, which is what Payne's doing. Because the turret resistances scale with how many members you have around. So the fact that Fuego lets this wave come in to the turret, their minions are doing less damage to it because they're standing around the turret. They aren't able to step up and like actually take it. So I feel like this is a really, really vegan lane swap. And Marvin gets fucking everything. It's a disaster. He TP'd out. And Nautilus was in base. No, why? Why? Why would we base this not? There's no reason the base is not. Oh my god, just kill the wave as a team in base. Holy shit. Alright, it's a fucking disaster. Okay, Hedon, out of this swap, by the way, is almost down a full level and ends up absolutely fisting ADD in this game. I mean, part of it is because Tatsu visits here, and ADD is no flash. So again, ADD flashless, and look at what Tatsu did. Did his wraps, ADD TP'd up. Guys, if it kill him, on this wave, it's really good. Plays around the ward. ADD is in the middle of the lane. I mean, it's not a waste of time because it's my job. And, you know, some of these players could be in CBLOL next year. Who knows? Hedon dies, totally worth. The wave is fucked. I mean, it's totally worth for Hedon to die there. Oh. Oh my god. It's not... It's everywhere. Okay. I mean, I feel like Pain just outhands him across the map. Alright, nice from Balo. We kill some tempo. Yeah, he's able to get back for all this. Guys, support Maokai is getting away with it too, by the way. That's the other worst part about this. Okay, good. Support Maokai must die. I think Wiggs loses flash, by the way. Oh, okay. Yeah, this champ must die. This thing sucks so much ass early. Yeah, no flash. Alright, good. Quats match TP, and I think some of these trades from Zelt, like, Quats is actually able to get off the Conqueror, which has actually been pretty big. So, Amped Tome, too. Looks like we're keeping up in the damage, which is good. And Tatsu just gets a flash. What's Tatsu's game been like? I am a fan of Tatsu, by the way. He's yet to take his red. It's the one thing I don't agree with. I feel like you just grab your red here. But like, again, he's able to get involved with this lane on time, so he gets something, which is big, like setting the Jinx behind and like prepping your Smolder. But the fact there has been no red buff take, if you have red, I mean, some value there. Oh no. Oh no. Good defense from Gwiggs and Pain. I mean, why is this the play and not Grubs, by the way? Like, is mid that bad? Or are we just, like, I don't know. We can also Gromp and ding level 5. Or take any of those small Raptors and ding level 5. Instead, our top laner is going to pull Grubs for us. And now Tatsu can respond to everything else because we wasted time. Yeah, so they're at least able to get one. What? We fought? Oh no. Oh fuck. It's no good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. I mean, what? Like, nice of Pain to reset. I like the flash is out. We're fine, but like, it's not good. This is the LRN team. Oh no. Like, this take is just never there. Like, if it is there, like, we have to chain the Azira, which is like just not doable. ADD is also walking down. Like, can't we just wait for ADD and wait for Trist until we go? And then we go, and it's just like a disaster. And Zelt has autoed Viego once and a ward twice. That's another auto. We have no jump, no reset. We auto the ward again. It's a buster shot where we actually help Gwiggs get out. Oh, it's a bummer. And we don't... I mean, if he flashes forward, then he at least gets a W. Instead, he flashes back and down and then runs in and dies. Ouch. That's game. It is ADD. Everything about that fight was terrible. I agree with you, Yanya. That was not good. Killed Warrior should give jump reset. Zelt, probably. Oh my god. Like, oh, dear lord. How is the level 4 Malachite, by the way? Like, how does he live through all that? I find that hilarious. Oh, no. Alright. Hedon is fed now, and Hedon does nasty, nasty things with his Cassante. Is it Hedon on Cassante? I mean, he rushed Zeke, so I'd say that's some flair. It might be ADD on Rumble, though. That might be it, actually. Nice flip. Yes. Yes, it is Hedon. Yeah, someone else made that joke. He played I think he went international with the CBLOL team at one point. I know he's played pro before. And then he got Cassante banned away from him from Dragonsteel. I mean, again, here we're just split from Fuego. Cause like we could collapse on top. Instead, we send it and like we don't proc Sejuani. Like Sej can't R this to open. If we're gonna do this, like I think it's it can't be the QR. Like we gotta go for the combo with no flash on Azir and then flash up on Sej. If you go for the like full Sej combo, you might actually have a chance with Tristana to get a kill there. But no. Played one split in LOA for a mid-table team. Okay. I mean, of the players I'm a fan of so far on this team, it is Tatu for sure. I actually think Tatu's good. We're kind of Tatu fans. Definitely bad knowing non-LOL games. Oh, we got him. Nice. Yeah, I think Quat's going for this is like he has Gwigs. Oh, honestly, okay, I will say that this wouldn't have happened. It's a little bit of ships in the night here. If Gwigs sees that ward get dropped fresh, then they do see the knot. Good find from Balda. Actually, not bad from Bala, right? Yeah, well done. Well done. Yeah, nice. Okay. Deadlock being a thing. Yeah, Rocket League is... The school's like Rocket League. Oh, no. ADD about to fall victim to what? Quats just fell victim to? Okay. Oh, not this play. I didn't exactly see how Hedon got this. I'm gonna see if there's a replay. Give me a sec. Did they ever show a replay? No. Okay. Hedon, like, actually just goes 1v9 here. Get Selt. Nice juke. Finds Matas. Misses the Q. All right, that's fine. We're Cassante. I think like he played this pretty well though. I don't know what the fuck happened here, by the way, because Balda hooks, but he's able to like slide out of it. I don't know what happened with that, because it wasn't a W. Maybe like he just got him on the terrain, so he got out. Hey, I saw this today. What's winner get for first in the tourney? They get cash prize. Nothing involving the Americas for next year. That's the question. All right, we get bounty. I mean, this game's still dead. This game is really done. There's no coming back in this game, you know. Like the fact that Jinx gets out here is a small win. Thank you, goated. Oh. Well, Chalu Padoop. Thanks for popping in. All right. Tatsu skipping over, grabbing the soul to continue fighting as Viego. Actually kind of based there. Kind of based. And then the forever fight continues. Tatsu does go down, but still. Top falls. Pain get more, though. Because they get mid-inner, and they should be able to always get this in. And base setup for Drake if they want. And Triss gets nothing. So, yeah, I mean, again, this game's toast, but yeah. My bad, Kelsey. All right, they spot Balda. Or are you a K-Dop fan? I'm not a Rocket League fan, I'm sorry. The extent of my Rocket League experience is that was our pregame in college. Was playing Carball. Which is honestly pretty fun. Ooh, we used the Herald to get out. Well played, Quiggs. And then Quats goes and ends the game. Yeah. This game existed. This game was a thing that existed in history. Heyo! We 3-banned Cassante and only lost an inhib for it. Pog. 2 inhibs pre-20? Don't show LS this VoD, guys. Do not show LS this VoD. That inhib takes fine. I mean, you can always get Baron. I will say, like, you do kind of funnel them a little bit. Like, I actually don't know if you need to, like, double inhib for Baron here. Like, I think 20-minute Baron actually is just the right call for Pain. I'd rather do that than, like, actually take the inhib. I will be honest. Oh my god, that Smolder ult. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, I guess Marvin very quietly is 3 items, but Jesus Christ. All right, GG's. All right, guys, that's it for day 1 VoD review of the Americas tourney. Congrats to our winner, especially Pain going 2-0. I hope that all the NACL fans that thought it'd be NACL auto win put some respect in this team. I actually thought they looked good from the tape, prepping for this. I'm going to keep on streaming a little bit afterwards, and I'll get a couple new people tuning in, but that's going to be it for the YouTube VoD. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like, comment, and or a sub, and follow me everywhere, Cubby.